How we doing, everybody? I'm back for week 6 of UMPO. This week I play incog, who was a replacement. Originally wasn't in the league. I forgot who he replaced. However, we're really happy to see him here. He's been doing great so far, kind of killing it. And he's kind of a scary team overall. He's the sand team. He did not bring. I don't believe he brought any of his terror caps this week. However, this is what he brought. Um, as you can see, I have double scarf here. What was I AV Quack? I was AV Quack for Gren, right? I really wasn't too worried about it because I was like, how goes insanely hard here. By request of one of my friends, like a good friend Faye. He said, please throw more in your games. I want to see you lose. So by his request, I will be throwing very much in this game. Of course, because he wanted me to make it extremely more interesting. He wanted to see more of those like Venusaur clips where I was just like me dicking around and throwing to the Venusaur for like 70 turns straight. So by his request, I will be doing that in this video. So he leads Lottie and I lead Lando. I assume this isn't like choice Lottie here, and if he is choice, he should just quick turn. Because I'm like, there's like no way you would just ice beam with Tinkaton being like full if you're not choiced. If you're choiced, you're not gonna ice beam here. So I'm just gonna U-turn. It's like, alright, cool, he's not choiced. But I went out, I was like, is he policy? Nah, alright. So I go to Tinkaton here. Because it's pretty free. I just can get the lefties up. And then I'm just like debating like, I don't know how much rocks matter versus this team. I don't know how much we'll be switching around. I'm sitting here dicking around trying to check his team. If I can check Ladio's status. I just knock here because I'm just like, I don't know how much rocks matter. So my opposite ended up going Swallow, and I'm like, okay, cool. I ended up knocking it, despite the fact that it's sticky holds, because I'm Mold Breaker. I mean, my opponent forgot. Not too sure. But I'm 100% okay with this one. I'm kind of like, all right, well, I was like, oh shit, I don't got spin on my clock. I thought I had spin. I guess I just didn't, and I'm just like, alright, well, I'm just gonna go into it. And I probably shouldn't have went into this. I should have just stayed on Tinkaton. Because I was kind of like thinking, like, I don't know what this thing is supposed to do. I thought it's like hella fizz def. Oh, knock. And I was like, whatever. I'm just like, alright. Let me Axel here. Let me catch this Whimsicott coming in real quick. It stays in, and I'm just like, oh darn. It's like, well, this is dead ass Quackable then. And now I'm just gonna go in V1 by this guy. As per expected. I'm just like, okay. I don't really mind that it goes down because I didn't really need it too much, but it's a little annoying. I kind of just threw the Quackable away. You know, I gotta make it interesting. You gotta make it interesting. Like, you know, gotta make it interesting. Like, wow, that did nothing. Alright, and I got 1v1 by Swallow. Oh, the boys are gonna love this one. The boys are gonna love this one. That's a clip right there for the boys. And clipped. Make that shit a YouTube short. I'm just debating here on what I want to go into. I'm just like, I ain't calc this. I ain't calc this shit. I'm like, please, Jinpao, please don't be garbage and please kill this Pokemon this time. No, I'm kind of tired of this thing coming in, missing kills and just like dying it. So I would love if it didn't miss this kill and didn't die and like didn't die. I ain't calc this shit. You know, my opponent was taking so long to think. I was like, oh nah, this shit definitely lives. And I got spinner just like, alright, goodbye. T-Tar comes in. You know, I see him go like hard T-Tar here, and it's just like, oh. Okay. Well, I know your ass is Troppleberry. This is either Sash or Troppleberry, and I'm just like, I'm not gonna Sacred Sword it from here. I had to Sacred Sword on 50. So I was like, alright, so I can't hit this on that like 50. A little annoying, but I'm like, if he's Tropple, then he don't got too many sand turns, so I should be chilling. I was gonna take a turn to absorb the rock move, or crunch, and just like, oh, okay, body press, chill. I didn't want to go Lando in case he like ice moved, but Tinkerton was a pretty good mid ground there because it covered like 3 out of options he could have clicked. I don't think he was ever gonna EQ there, so I'm just like, all right, well, I'm just gonna chopple off this knock. I don't care if Tinkerton dies. Lottie's super low. I could just like sucker ice punch, a shirt how? It's no big deal. I believe this Chenpao I have is adamant. It does not outspeed Bren. Funny enough. Because this is a Chenpao from a prior week. I didn't feel like genning a new one. So I brought one from prior. I think all these guys are brought from prior weeks. I know this Tinkerton is from, what's I'm call it? This is from the Sun matchup where it just like instantly died. Yeah, that's this Tinkerton. As you see, it didn't instantly die, so I'm putting infinitely more work. Chenpao is from, I forget which week, like every week that thing's like adamant. This Spectrier is from week 1. Actually, this is a new Quackleval, I believe. I think Quackleval was the only thing I genned and it instantly died. So clearly I shouldn't have genned a new one. I don't remember. I know I just wanted to use the same EVs again. Lottie goes down. Oh, no, I said the Lou Lando too. I think I brought Scarf Lando. Did I? Oh, no, I did brought Scarf Lando week 2. God damn. This is the same Shaman that's been coming. It's every game I've played is the same Shaman. Because I've been too lazy to go gen a new one. Because like the genning bot I use doesn't gen Shaman, right? It can't gen a Shaman. So now I'm just sitting there like, oh goddamn! If I want a new one, I gotta gen it to BDSP, and then from BDSP I gotta bring it to SV, and then I gotta Terra Shard it. Yeah, this is a lot of work. a lot of work. In playoffs. So I'm looking at this now, and I'm just like, well, I only got a couple sand turns left, right? I know Spectre outruns him. So I'm just gonna knock in case he SDs and he's like shotgun, and I'm like, oh, okay. Oh. Damn, I just died. So I'm like, that tells me right away that shit's banded, because I'm pretty sure it doesn't kill. That's in good time without it being banded. Well, I get a free Lando here because I know I live. I do have some bulk. This is a very slow Scarf Lando. But for what it is, I know he's probably gonna go Whimsy, but I want the chip anyway. I really, really want this chip anyway, so I'm just gonna EQ here. Because the next time this thing can't, it's gonna be with the sand chip. It takes too much. It's not gonna be able to really switch in. No, I just go Shaman because it's like, alright, cool. Pretty neutral play. I see Endeavor come out, I'm like, oh, that's cool. I'm like, okay. I'm just gonna try to like figure out like what my opponent's trying to do here. You see I'm like hovering over rest and I'm just like, do I want to rest now? So now I kind of figure out like what play I'm gonna make. Like right there. Alright, I know what I'm gonna do. So I'm like, U-turn? You got U-turn? I'm trying to see if he has U-turn because I don't want to rest on his U-turn because I'd much rather just hit whatever's gonna come in. And I see special attack drop. I'm like, oh, okay. So Moonblast Endeavor. Like, wow, that did nothing. But then the Spadef drop is nice. And then I'm like, okay, well, I'm gonna need this for later. I need this for Greninja, so I'm going to just rest up here. Hopefully it's not taunt. If he was taunt, he would have taunted there, I think. So I didn't think he was taunt. Or if he was, he just didn't click it. I'm assuming he's just gonna hit me again. That he's doing a U-turn. You ever get like, so this is like from an SD perspective, when your opponent starts taking too long, don't you ever just like cancel whatever you clicked and be like, man, this motherfucker taking too long. You can't do that. You can't do that on Wi-Fi. I will tell you for how long sometimes these timers go, and I'm just like, man, I wish I could cancel my click. I wish I could cancel my click. I'm definitely the guy. I'm definitely the type of guy who sits there. If your opponent takes way too long, I will cancel my click and then rethink about what the hell I click, and then I click a new move, and I was just like, my first move was right. Oh, I got. That's gotta be a legit strategy to take long on purpose with timer. So I knew Endeavor was coming out here. I just go Spectre. I was like, alright, cool. This is kind of a funny play. I knew Memento was gonna come out here. So I had decided to pivot Lando, because I figured the draw was banded, right? And if I know Memento's gonna come out here, because I've seen, I've watched other videos, and he's ran Memento on this quite a bit. And I'm like, alright, so I want this to get Memento, which I was right. Because from this position, so I could have went POW to block the Memento, but it didn't benefit me. I want this dead, so it can't switch back into the Lando for later, right? And no matter what he goes into, I'm not particularly worried. If he goes into T-Tar, I don't really care, because I can U-turn it for chip, right? And then I have Shaman at full, Spectre who's kind of useless right now. Because Gren, which is like fine, right? And I'm just like, okay, cool. I get free chip on this. I know it's not Scarf Gren. If it's Scarf Gren, like, I kind of just would have went POW from here. I wasn't particularly worried about whatever it was on this. Can I just get the U-turn chip on it? I did live Shuriken. I didn't live Life Orb 5 hit. I did live Loaded Dice, though. Which is why I just U-turn there. I'm just checking. Yeah, you see, I was checking to see if I had said that or not in the game. I'm just like, shit. Borderline almost does. I'm just like, alright. There's Shaman. Shaman's at full. Just gonna go Shaman. Thank God for natural cure, of course. Ooh, back up. Shaman's so fat too. Like God, this pocket monster is so fat. Bro, I decided I'm just gonna attack here, right? I'm gonna debate if I do Seed Flare or Terra Blast. Do I want to risk missing, or do I just want to hit? And I'm just like, I'm just sitting here like, I'm just gonna Seed Flare. I see Gren switches out, so I'm like, okay. Until T-Turk comes in, I'm like, okay, so this is the chip that I needed. So I'm like, if I time it right and I bring Pow in on like the last sand turn, and if it's not drill, I'm kind of chilling. I'm kind of chilling because I force a kill. I'll never get over how cute Terra Shaman is, by the way. I think it's so cute. This is a good chip. So this is now in Sacred Sword range. Great for me. Well, now he's got hit by that. So I know Earth Power actually doesn't kill. I believe Earth Power doesn't kill here. But I click it anyway because I'm trying to catch him going drill, and like he can't kill the Shaman in one. Like me stalling the sand turns is honestly better for me, especially if he's trying to sack it, because then he gets less. So I'm just like, all right, cool. I'm just gonna Earth Power here. If he goes drill, great. He's in Sucker Punch range. If he lets this die, great. Less sand turns. Basically, just trying to set up a POW endgame here. Better Spectre, of course. Gren comes back in. And I just Earth Power it, and I'm like, okay. So, I didn't want to actually take a risk here. Because it's in Sucker Punch range now, so I can make a bit more of a risky play. I'm going to go Hard Spectre here. And the reason I'm just debating on going Hard Spectre is like, I don't want my Shaman to die to Shadow Ball. I mean, not Shadow Ball, I'm sorry, Gunk Shot. But I decided to go Hard Spectre just so I don't die to Gunk Shot, right? It didn't change the outcome of this play regardless. I would have had to have gone Spectre if I had died to Gunk Shot. So I decided that, you know what, I'm just going to go Spectre anyway. Because it doesn't fucking matter, I have to go into this shit anyway. And I'm just going to Shadow Ball here. My ass is pressing buttons. Yeah, Shadow Ball here anyway, because I know Sand's not going to be up for too much longer. I know it probably runs out. I believe it runs out the next turn. So if he had went T-Tar to revenge me, I forced a kill. Always. So that's why I'm kind of fine with the Spectre just getting this kill here and dying, because I don't need it. Right now I don't need it anymore. There's no real move Lando would want to lock. The X-Skill would want to lock into besides Iron Head, and it would have to Iron Head through the Chin Pow, the Lando, and all that. I'd have to get like really lucky. But now that I got chip on that, yep. If he had went T-Tar there, I was gonna go into what's it call it? The Shaman. Because I would have tried to keep the Spectre for the sand. I see the sand subsided, and I'm just like, alright, cool. I forced 2 kills here. I noticed Dro is banded, so I know I win right here. Because only banded Dro would have killed my Tinkers in there. I think he had to be like adamant metal coat and get like a high roll to kill. And I was just like, I think he's good. He's not abandoning his SD, GG. But it didn't really matter anyway, because I had enough Sucker Punch PP, because he's not Super Rock, to stall out to Sand. So I would have just kept clicking Sucker Punch until Sand did run out. So to me, it didn't exactly matter. Yeah, the Chapel Teeter. This is a good prep. My opponent good prep. Yeah, my opponent had good prep. If that was if this wasn't low tier Terra and like a regular league with the standard Terra, I might have gotten cooked by this Terra. If this is Terra Drill, I definitely would have got fucking cooked. Shit would have gotten cleaned up. GG's incog. It was a really good game. I had a lot of fun here. A lot of fun. You definitely made me sweat in prep because your team's really scary. I hope to play you again in playoffs. But yeah, GG's. No, this week was fun. It was fun to prep this team this week.